Republican Senators Susan Collins and Lisa Murkowski are being pressured by the left to not support Judge Brett Kavanaugh's nomination to the Supreme Court. Now, it's really getting ugly, though. Collins was sent 3,000 hangers by pro-choice activists. Now, this, as activist groups have also raised over $1 million to try to convince Collins to vote against this nomination. The crowdfunding page says that the money will go to her opponent in 2020 if she does vote to confirm the Supreme Court nominee. With me now to discuss Democratic strategist Robin Byro, attorney Gayle Trotter, and Ford O'Connell, Civic Forum PAC chairman. Gayle, I got to start with you. Listen, I know that there's always intense lobbying, but this has gone to another level, including the harsh voicemails that are being left for the senator.
Right, it's a new low, even thinking about the absurd theatrics of last week's hearings with Judge Kavanaugh. We had, as it was reported, Senator Collins' staff and Senator Collins, they were left threatening voicemails that threatened terrible, terrible things. But I think Senator Collins will be able to judge this case on the merits. And given that Judge Kavanaugh has amazing qualifications, he has the right character and temperament, he has a command of precedent, a commitment to the precedent, and a fidelity to the Constitution, I think Senator Collins is assured
Gayle,
to vote
I hear what you're saying, Gayle, but
you
follow this better than anyone I know. Do you think, though, that he answered the questions in a persuasive enough to a manner to overcome her worries and her concerns?
Right. Senator Collins understands that it's not about just
one case. The specific issues, though,
the
specific issues that are bothering those two senators, do you think he convinced both of them with respect to his neutrality or that he's doesn't have an agenda?
Right, absolutely, because they understand that it's not just about one case, but on those specific cases, he showed that he would abide by the law. He's not going to put his personal policy preferences into his judicial opinions, and they have the proof that he was on the D.C. Circuit Court for 12 years. Right. He wrote 300 opinions, and he is going to be independent, and he's going to be faithful to the Constitution, and that should assure both of those senators.
You know, Ford, even Hillary Clinton putting out a misleading tweet about the judge's position on abortion and the way he answered the questions. They're being reinterpreted despite the fact that they were public and everyone heard them. So it's obvious that Collins still hasn't made up her mind yet.
Well, let's put it this way. The Democrats are going to pull out all the stops between Cory Booker's I am Spartacus nonsense, Kamala Harris's audio tricks, which the Washington Post gave 4 Pinocchios. Hillary Clinton just feels that she needs to pile on so she can be part of the resistance. Here's what I would love to ask my friend Robin is, I thought the left wanted to get money out of politics, not inject more money into it for an even more corrupt purpose by going with the crowdfunding page. Are there just no lows to the Democratic tactics? The job of a senator is to advise and consent. And guess what, Charles? Believe it or not, Ruth Bader Ginsburg got 96 votes when she was up for the Supreme Court. Even Strom Thurmond voted for her. Why? Not because of ideology, but because she was qualified.
Yeah, we've seen successive nominees, and the margin of passage has gotten smaller and smaller as it's become more politicized. And I think it is unfortunate, Robin, but these recent tactics, certainly I think you agree to Ford's point that they go beyond the pale.
Oh, yes, most definitely. You know, I can't in good conscience advocate for this because I'm opposed to the Citizens United ruling. And this, although it's crowdsourced, it's again trying to buy influence, and that's just not okay. Ford was appropriately right to call that out for the Democratic Party. This is not good. I understand why they're doing it. They're trying to expose Republican hypocrisy, but this is not good. And, you know, I'm still of the Obama mindset that when they go low, we go high. And I really think that's the approach we need to take. I've got family members that are so turned off by this confirmation hearing that they're now calling themselves independents, Charles. So that's a problem for us.
So, Gayle, where do you see it then? You know, where do you see it going? I mean, I know that you believe that Kavanaugh is the perfect choice, but again, considering all the elements that are involved here, is there a chance that he still may not be confirmed?
I think you're going to see Senators Murkowski and Collins vote to confirm him based on his excellent qualifications. And I think you're going to see Senate Democrats in red states like Joe Manchin, Heidi Heitkamp, and Joe Donnelly are going to vote to confirm him, too, because they understand that that's what their voters have said. There have been many polls that show that there's support in their voters in their states to make sure that Judge Kavanaugh is confirmed.
A Fox News poll out today, by the way, just 6 o'clock, showing Heitkamp trailing her Republican challenger just slightly. So you're right, that might be the extra pressure for it.
What I want to say is, remember 2008, which was one of the worst environments ever for Republicans. In the state of Maine, Susan Collins won by 23 points, outpacing Barack Obama. She is a tough old gal who understands her constituents. She wants to make sure that she takes her time, but she is going to vote for Kavanaugh. And yes, as to Gail's point, you're going to get North Dakota, you're probably going to get West Virginia, and you're probably also going to get Indiana or Missouri. So he's going to go up to 53, 54 votes.
Real quick, Robin, you concerned that these tactics might actually bleed into the midterms because it doesn't look good on your party right now?
Yeah, it does. And my advice from the get-go has been to lose this battle to win the war, Charles, because we can't afford to have, Democrats can't afford to have an open seat. It's going to drive out more evangelicals. So I think we need to suck it up and let this confirmation pass.
Thank you all very much. Really appreciate it.